Right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Waharakah Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And we're definitely in very interesting and beautiful times. The word of the Lord is rapidly coming to pass in these last days. These final prophecies are unfolding. You know, our patience and our suffering and our faith, you know, is going to be fulfilled, man, in Yahweh Shai. And that's where all this is heading to. This is heading towards the glorious return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. And all glory being given unto the names of Yahweh Shai, man. In great majesty. You know, and all our enemies, all these war monkeys, these arrogant individuals, man, they're gonna be cast down in these last days, man. They're gonna be cast down. These little war monkeys is about to bring judgment on themselves, and then the Lord's gonna come and top it off, man, and show them true power. Sad one for these men. Okay, we're seeing the situation with Israel and Iran, and they pussyfooting and shit. The shit's happening, but the thing is, man, they don't realize that the Lord is gonna make it where this thing's gonna get out of control. You know, it's gonna lead to where no man wants to go. Trust me. Where this thing's gonna end up, nobody wants to go there. Terrible. Right? But it's the will of the Lord. Alright? This is 2nd Esdras 16:1. It says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, and bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. The sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?" See, when this thing really heats up, man, and gets to that point where it's all out war, which is going to happen. All right, man are gonna want to turn it back, but they ain't gonna be able to turn it back. It has to go forward. It has to go forward. All right, it's the spirit of the Lord. No man ain't in control. These devils think they're in control, but they're not. And that's what they're going to find out. "A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?" All right, the Lord desires this destruction. He desires this fire. He desires this judgment. And he gonna make you little war monkeys kick it off like a ball, and then he gonna send his son, and then he gonna really show you about the fire. Because you little war monkeys think that you're on some kind of level with your bullets and your guns and your bombs, thinking that you're on some kind of level. So the Lord gonna have to show you real levels. You know, these devils, you know, these B-2 bombers, right? These B-2 stealth bombers. These men really think they're onto something, boy. These B-2 bombers, right? And they're carrying these big ass bunker buster bombs, right? That can only really blast down 60 meters. It's crazy. You know, it sounds impressive, but when it comes to the Most High, come on, stop it. And these planes, they actually can't get off the ground if they got the full fuel in there. That's why they have to refuel them. If they got the full payload, they have to refuel them shortly after liftoff, just to get these fuckers off the ground. Come on, man. These man, These men are gonna find out. And that's one thing that I've been meditating on. Like, a lot of people are in awe at the military might that these nations are putting on display, not understanding that if you really want to know about military might, wait till Yahweh Shai turns up with them chariots, and then you're gonna understand true military might. All right, the Lord's coming, and all these armies that man think are bad, are big and bad and mighty. The Lord's gonna dust every single last one of them. And the Lord ain't with none of these nations, and he ain't with none of them armies. He's only with the elect of his people, and he only stands for the elect of his people. Point blank period. That's why we don't need a military. We don't need guns and bombs and nukes. We don't need none of that, because we got the Lord, and the Lord is over all of that war monkey shit, that you think makes you big and bad. But the Lord already way above that level, infinitely. Right? These men are not ready. Isaiah 34:1, it says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations." That's why all these nations are going to suffer in this thing. The epicenter is going to be there in the Middle East, so-called West Asia. Yeah. But the whole world is gonna feel it. Yeah? And his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. So they're gonna kick off the slaughter by slaughtering each other, and then the Lord's gonna come and slaughter all of them. Yeah? Imagine that. All these men that think they're big and bad. Yeah? Lord ain't with none of them. Bunch of war monkeys. Primitive war monkeys with their bombs, thinking they're something. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountain shall be melted with their blood, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down. Now, as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. You Edomites are going to go out sad. You Edomites are going to go out real sad, man. And we're seeing the beginnings of that. Right? The final act. Is the final act for you, man. Alright? The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, and it is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Alright? The Edomites are going to suffer in this thing, man. And that's only the beginning of the suffering. Because once you enter into our kingdom, the suffering is going to continue, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is all beautiful stuff, man. This is all beautiful stuff. Right? This is Joel 3:9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords. You know that's why these war monkeys, they've been investing in their militaries, man. Countries like Iran, they got them ballistics. Yeah. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. All right, so these different nations, they got things, and we've been showing you for years. You know, these nations that before were weak are now strong. Right? Assemble yourself, and who's had a big hand in that happening? The same devil, Esau, Edom. The proliferation of these destructive technologies, right, and these weaponries goes back to Esau, Edom on both sides. This man's a maniac. He gonna fall by his own sword, man. He gonna fall into a pit that he digged for himself. That shows you how high IQ this man really is. No, he ain't high IQ. He just high arrogance. That's all it is. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's down there. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So you see, the elites, they think they have a purpose for the wars. And then even below them, you got other people, okay, we're going to fight the war for this reason. Next man is saying we're going to fight the war for that reason. And every man think they got a reason why they're fighting the war. But I'm here to tell you that ultimately, do you know what the reason for this war is? For all you man to bring judgment on yourselves. Death. Destruction. That's what it is. It's a punishment. But none of you ain't going to win. Oh, you thought somebody was going to win. The elites ain't going to win. What they call it, the A-national. These scumbag elites, they're not going to win. America ain't going to win. Russia ain't going to win. Iran ain't going to win. The state of Israel ain't going to win. China ain't going to win. Ain't none of these nations going to win. There ain't going to be no winner. There's only going to be the biggest loser, which is going to be Babylon the Great, because Babylon's going to be completely destroyed with thermonuclear destruction. There's a biggest loser. There's no winner. Who you think's winning? There ain't no winner. The purpose of this war is for judgment. It's the Lord's purpose. Even though all these men think they have a purpose. That's your counsel. The counsel of the Lord is what's going to stand. Yeah? We're reading it. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. All these nations are wicked, beginning with Esau, Edom. So the Lord is orchestrating and setting up this thing for them, man, to bring judgment on themselves, man. And then the Lord gonna pile on. He gonna add on to it, because he gonna send his son, man, to do, man, even more dirty. Hey, yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. We're watching. All right, we're gonna continue to teach this word and bring out the truth, so that the word of the Lord is glorified. But we're enjoying every second of this, man, and you should, because these are the days we've been waiting for, the final act, man, so we could get the hell out of here, man. The Lord's gonna put on a show to glorify his name, and it will be glorified. This is what we do know. Esau and these nations ain't gonna get no glory out of what's about to happen. There ain't no glory for them. Remember that. Shalom.